No Rest for the Wicked, a new action RPG from developers Moon Studios, is set to release in early access April 18th, 2024. From what I have seen so far in trailers and gameplay footage, it looks like a combination of Diablo, Dark Souls, and Zelda all mashed into one amazing looking game. The art style alone has me excited. It is so unique and original and is one of the main aspects I love of the Ori games so much. But will this game live up to all the hype? Let's discuss. Let's start with the comparisons to other games, starting with Diablo. This game is getting a lot of Diablo comparisons already, mainly because of its top-down isometric gameplay style. There's also a random loot system in place for No Rest for the Wicked, but from what I can tell, that's about where the Diablo comparison ends. To me, this looks more like a Souls-like action-adventure based on all the gameplay footage I've seen. Souls-like in that it provides tactical, brutal but fair combat, and adventure in that there seems to be many different paths you can take, unveiling secrets and more places to explore as you go along. The isometric approach had me scratching my head at first, but after rewatching trailers, it truly is redefining how this gameplay style works. You can still see things off in the distance, you can climb up and down ladders, and it seems to be pushing boundaries that no other game has done before. No procedural generation also means handcrafted zones with lots of secrets to be found, rewarding the player for exploration, a playstyle right up my alley personally. The loot system being random is an interesting choice, but I'm actually excited for this because it will make each playthrough unique and will provide a lot of replayability. It also keeps combat fresh with sort of forcing you to play with new weapons, similar to how Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom worked, except hopefully no breaking of weapons here. The story remains to be seen until the actual game is released, but from everything we've been shown, it looks to be very intriguing and engaging. From discussions on Discord and Twitter, it sounds like early access release will provide anywhere between 15 to 25 hours for main story, but there appears to be lots of side content and replayable portions in this early access release, including a replayable roguelike dungeon crawler mode, which sounds like a nice added touch. So what makes this the sleeper hit of the year? Well, everything mentioned previously, plus this is just the early access release. More and more content will be coming to this game throughout the course of the year, including console releases, multiplayer, hopefully cross-platform, more story-related zones, and of course enhancements, balance changes, and bug fixes. But it's just the sheer look and feel of this game that hasn't even released yet at the time of this video, that just looks so magical compared to anything else we've seen out there. So all in all, pay attention to this game because I've got a feeling it's going to be the biggest cult hit of the year. Potentially, dare I say, even game of the year? Thanks for listening, and if you're interested, I will be live streaming my first full playthrough of this game when it releases starting tomorrow, so make sure to subscribe if you want to follow along that journey with me.